Alright, so obviously we're doing something a bit different today. So we've talked about big issues that are YouTube-wide on this channel before. We don't do it very often, but this is another special occasion where I think the more that people speak out about the issue and just how big of a mess it is, I think the better. So obviously we're talking about Logan Paul. And the first thing everyone has to agree on and everyone has to say is this guy does not represent YouTube. Yeah, he's got millions of subscribers, but the guy does not at all represent all of us. So let's just get that little factoid straight here so we can try and avoid another adpocalypse or 5, but I'm sure that we'll have more issues in the coming months. So like I said, the guy has millions of subscribers, and to be quite frank, Call of Duty sells millions of units every year. Doesn't mean quality. So the guy, obviously, I think everyone knows the story by now. He found a dead body in the suicide forest at the foot of Mount Fuji in Japan. And we all know what happened. He filmed it, made some crude jokes about it, and has absolutely lit the entire internet and world on fire because of, well, how screwed up it was. Apparently, though, more and more problems are coming out, though, from his little trip, and the video that he made, apparently before the big screw-up video, even had a lot of people riled up, and I've seen some comments where Japanese people in the comments are absolutely destroying him. They hated Logan Paul being over there and what he did. And it's just been one massive screw up after another. His brother even tried to take some heat off of him by making another questionable video, and he's even getting some flack for that. His brother is Jake Paul, which is just one of the most freaking American white names ever, 2 first names. But this has just been one massive screw up after another. And the guy, his audience is apparently like 10, I think it's like 10 to 15 year olds are his big audience. And some of the crap he says and the stuff that he posts, you really start to get a grip on why a lot of older people hate younger people, because they're watching crap like this. They're watching people like Logan Paul make jokes about people who hung themselves, and I think he said in his video apparently like, I hope you have a good 2018, hope you have a lot of sex. I mean, if your target audience is like 18 to 30-year-olds, all right, you can get a little laugh out of that maybe, but in the context of the video that he said it in, and his audience being a lot of younger people who are like in grade school and early high school, that's pretty screwed up. Now, apparently, after his video was posted, it actually got manually reviewed by YouTube, and YouTube approved it. YouTube could have shut this down before it even started. This entire screw-up is partially YouTube's fault, but because of how absolutely jacked and screwed up YouTube's algorithm is, it actually somehow slipped through the cracks. Those cracks looking more and more like freaking valleys and whatnot nowadays, while videos like the video I made that was criticizing Mass Effect Andromeda was limited. So it just goes to show you how YouTube's just a bunch of hypocrites right now. And God damn it, why did me have to close? But that's me thinking out loud. So YouTube, though, even manually reviewing this, it just goes to show you where their priorities lie. Sorry, proper English. But if someone actually watched this video, at this point, you know what's going through their mind. Is there anything political? No. Okay, you're good. Is there even anything slightly political in it? No. Stop. Do not pass go. Oh, what? You're talking about Wolfenstein? Get that shit out of here. So, it's just really goes to show how screwed up YouTube is nowadays, where a guy who has millions of subscribers has an audience of little young adults at the oldest young adults, at the youngest probably like 8 or 9 years old, and he made a video making jokes about someone who committed suicide, and it actually could have been monetized. Logan Paul apparently said that that video in question was not monetized, which, if that's true, I guess is your silver lining. I'm honestly not sure at this point. But if Logan Paul actually did have this video monetized and he was lying, which wouldn't surprise me at all at this point, this guy deserves at least one strike on his YouTube channel, if not outright booting his ass off, because this is just bullshit. If I can make a video about Mass Effect Andromeda and talking about why it's probably not going to be a very good game, with their game, one of the top developers on the game being a blatant racist, how the hell can this guy freaking, with his audience, do this? Logan Paul is a jackass. Let's just say it right now. This is me now getting chafed a little bit by the fact that we've been on YouTube for a few years now and only have 500 subs, but this jackass doing what he does has 6 million subscribers. It just really goes to show how fucked up YouTube is. And it's just me being just salty. We have a small YouTube, but I'm not complaining. We do what we do. I'm not expecting to ever get huge. We just make videos for the fun of it. Logan Paul probably just makes videos for the fun of it. I imagine he does. But he's got to really take a look in the mirror and see, maybe just because it was fun doesn't mean it was right. This shit ain't right. Logan Paul, if you by some 1 out of a million, several million, tens of millions miracle actually see this video, you've got to really, really think about what you're doing. Because if you screw up like this, in the end, it's probably going to screw up a ton of people. And even screw harder little guys like us, who we've only got a couple hundred subscribers. But now, I'm going to make a video about, I don't know. I'm going to talk about NCAA football and how I'm pissed off it's not getting another entry, and it'll get freaking demonetized just because YouTube now is super hard, going to crack down even harder than they already are on the littlest things, and it's just going to end up screwing all of us. That's the big point of this video. And god damn it, 2018's already ruined. 2018 is already ruined.